Good evening. Welcome to Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. I haven't been on for a while, but I'm just checking in on this Saturday night, see how everybody's doing. I had broadcasted the last time I was on that I got poison ivy and I really wasn't feeling too great. But I just wanted to check in with my peeps and see how everybody is. So just doing a StreamYard instead of a normal live stream. And in September, October, I'll go back to the old me and do some crafts. And maybe I'll even do some cooking videos and live streams again. So I'm just here seeing who's up. And anybody want to come and chat, please come on and join in. All right, I'm going to see if I'm live. Oh, where did I go? Woohoo. There I am. Hey, Kathleen, how's it going? How you doing? It was good talking to you the other day. I'm feeling, at least my eye swelling's down, so I feel better. And I wasn't going to come on, and then I thought, I'd come and see who's up this late. So, yeah, it was nice talking to you. We'll have to talk again soon. I know we were going to do it, I think, yesterday, but it was all right. It's all good. How's the garden going? You having a little bit of internet trouble, too? I'm going to see if obviously I must be live streaming because you're here, so just going to check on my screen to see. Yep, I'm here. Perfect. Okay, I'm showing up. Just got back from spending. Oh, she's fine. Oh, I'm all right. I'm getting there. I'm not. It's gonna take a little while, but I feel better than at least my eye opens. My eye opens up so I can see through my other left eye. So, and I'm happy that you met up with Jules. That's great. She's a fabulous lady. So I'm so happy that you guys got together. That's wonderful. And I hope things go better for her too, and she feels better. All the stuff she's got going on with her. Yeah, still rough. It's gonna take a couple weeks. I think I'm not up to par, but I'm so happy I can actually, the swelling's down on my face that I can see. So that is a good step in the right direction. I'm happy. And I'm happy to kind of be on here. It's been a while. It was a nice break, but it's nice missing everybody and coming on. So what'd you do today? Do anything exciting? Oh, well, you said you went and saw Jules. That's cool. So that's good. Good. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Oh, that's okay. No, don't feel guilty. It's all right. It's the same thing. I wouldn't want you to be upset if I don't call you. So it's if I'm here, it's okay. You did because I don't leave Facebook on, so you'd have to kind of tell me. But don't worry about it. Oh, you're buffering, are you? It's okay. Never feel guilt. I appreciate it. I enjoy our chats. But if you can't, we don't get together. It's okay. I don't get upset about it. I don't want to go down that path at all ever again. If we get together, it'd be great talking to you. And I sound better anyway. Like I feel better. You know, the way I'm talking. So I only feel like I'm going up. Hey, hello, West Haven. How are you? We're just talking about. Hi, Newfound. You came over here, did you? Hello. Thanks for joining me. Well, thank you very much. I've been off for quite a while. I have poison ivy really bad, and so I haven't really been on. Hey, blue people. I haven't been on much lately. Yeah, I haven't been on much and just decided to come on tonight. Just been taking it easy. I couldn't talk or I just wanted to scratch. So today feels pretty good. Or tonight. You guys are all up late. It's 9:42. I'm up pretty late too. Kathleen has a little bit of her internet issues just in case. But she's saying hello. A Newfound. How's it going out here? Is it really hot? And West Haven, thank you for sharing me. I appreciate that. I'll probably get back to doing some regular crafting and cooking later, and like I was talking about earlier in the fall. After I start doing all the garden stuff, I'm going to come out and do some stuff on the crafting side of it. That's normally when I like crafting, is in the winter time. I'm probably doing some cooking stuff. Um, it was hot for us. Like, I swear, it had to be in the 90s this week. So you didn't have too bad a week this week, but it's not that bad. Here, if and you're anybody's always invited to join me. The only one I don't enjoy is a troll. But if you want or you don't want, it's either. It doesn't matter. I can talk out loud to myself, and you guys can type. But there's an invitation to you. The only ones I had trouble with the troll part, but otherwise, if you're not a troll, I don't mind anybody joining me. Oh yeah, 30 last week. Yeah, you know I'm so used to. I know we're Canadian. We should be saying Celsius, and I do use Celsius, but not very often. I always take the temperature and put it into degrees, like the Fahrenheit. I always do that. I guess it's the old fashioned in me. But I mean, I know Celsius, but I don't like using it that much. It's kind of like saying grams of weight, and I like still saying pounds. I'll take a pound of meat instead of like 450 grams of meat, which we should. I know what I'm supposed to use it, but kind of old fashioned. I like the old way. Yeah, 104. I know you kind of double it and add 30. So yeah, that's pretty hot. Which is, to me, on the East Coast, that sounds really crazy. That's okay. Hi, Nana. I'm walking, so I can't stay right now. Thank you, Misha. Unless you want to see me walking. You can do whatever you want, darling. If you want to come up and you want to walk around here, I don't care. I have to thank you very much. I'm doing a video tomorrow. I talked to my husband. We're going to do a video for a shout out for you because you surprised me. It kind of made me put a smile on my face. It's always nice getting some happy mail, and especially when it's surprise mail. So I want to thank you, Misha. But I got to thank you. You know how I do it. If somebody sends me stuff on this channel to do with anything in the mail, I always put a shout out for you. So I'm going to do that. I'm working on a video tomorrow that's going to go out to thank you. But now that I got you here, I'm saying thank you too. I really appreciate it. I mean, I don't want to say, I kind of cheated, so I'm not going to say anything because I want to do the video and show the stuff that you put in the package. But I do give you a hint. Yes, you know I like Pop Rocks. That's all I'm going to say. I can't wait to come back on here and just do a live stream, but I'm just going to eat it. Yeah, it was very thoughtful, and it came at a perfect time. You know, when sometimes things do like that. Things happen for a reason when you're kind of feeling down or whatever. Things pop in the mail or surprise you. You get a phone call that's not expected or something always goes. It's kind of cool. It really does build you up a lot when you get things that you don't expect. It's actually kind of cool. It's nice always to get things, but when it's a surprise, it's even more special is what I want to say. And the pop, I can't wait to eat the Pop Rocks on this channel. I'm going to come out and I'm going to start chomping on them, Misha. I know, honey. Absolutely. I was telling my family about you too. Just like they already know about Kathleen because my husband met Kathleen. But for you, I was telling them about the package, and I told them about how you were, and you're a really good, nice friend, and you're a very religious lady, and I think it's cool because we need a lot more like that in the world today, and just nice things to do with you, Misha. I really do. I think you're a lovely person. The longer I get to know you, I just think you're very thoughtful in the things you do, and it's nice. You know, those sweet gestures. You can send somebody like even just a card or something at the right time, and it's just so meaningful. It means a lot. Yeah, well, I told him about that too, though. I did tell about our things in the Catholic part of it, and I would take you one way, and you're going, you're not meaning that way, but so I did say that too. But I said she's a really nice person. And it was funny. I love strawberry pop rocks. I love them. Actually, Misha, this is the second time she sent me pop rocks, and she sent me 4 different flavors. And oh my god, I liked every one of them. I think she gave me an apple one. She gave me a strawberry, a raspberry, and cotton candy. See, things that you like, you tend to remember. I'll go, what did you do yesterday, or what did you have for supper? I don't know, but I remember those pop rocks, and I got them quite a while ago, and I remember the pop rocks. They were good. So I hope your family's good. Like I said this morning to you, I hope everything's good with you. Yeah, they got cotton candy. Do you believe that? Cotton candy she sent me. You know that the States have way more product. Like if we're going to have, I can't find Pop Rock here at all. That's why Misha sent it to me. Because I only find Pop Rocks in the States. I don't see it too much in the stores here. I don't rarely ever see it. I bought them when I was in the store. I got them at that restaurant I love in the States. That country store. I've never seen that. Oh, do you? No, I never seen Pop Rocks at all. In no flavors, not strawberry, but in the States they have like tons of varieties of flavors, and that's when I buy them. I go and get them when I go to the States if I'm traveling. I go to that. It's one of our favorite restaurants. What is it called again? It's like Cracker Barrel. That's it. Cracker Barrels. I love Cracker Barrels. Oh, you find it at the dollar store? No, I never seen really? I haven't seen them there. Honestly. You find them at Dollarama. I've never seen them there. Because if I saw them, believe me, I'd be buying some. Because I don't need that much sugar at my age, but I still like them. I like having them every so often. But not cool flavors like cotton candy. Okay, just probably strawberry. And I love Cracker Barrel. Have you ever been, Bill? Have you been to Crackers Barrel? Cracker Barrel? It's got Crackers Barrel, but I'm saying it. Cracker Barrel, have you ever been there? Oh my God. If you have never been to a Cracker Barrel in the States, you need to go. It's such good food, and it's like going to a country. It's like country dinner, like the country chicken, and it's just. And then they get all the stores. You have like a store that has all kinds of stuff in it, unique. Oh, you're never in the States? Oh no. Well, it's phenomenal. It's like an old fashioned good food. Yeah, the shopping is great. I love the shopping, Misha. They have unique little items in there. Oh, what'd you do? Are you a bad boy? Are you a bad boy? Newfound, you can't go in. He goes, I can't go in. So you're bad, Bill. You did something wrong. You can't go to the States. Bad, Bill. What are we gonna do with Bill? Yeah. But anyways, it's got good food. The country food is good. Then you have like, this is my favorite part. I know I shouldn't eat the candy, but I'm just telling you, they have candy that like from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, 80s, like it goes all the way up. You can find, I can't lie. Security. Yeah. I can't believe the stuff though. The like the I bought different candies that they did in the 1960s, and there's 1970s. Like each year the year they made these candies, so it's a whole box of candies. And I like getting them every so often. It just brings me back to when I was younger. All the stuff I can't get now to. I just have fun. I think the candy section is the best part at it, but there's lots of cool crafts, nice clothing. Yeah, they got everything there. And nice souvenirs. I love going in there. Same with since this is a channel. Oh, do they have old candy too? I didn't know that. I love Branson's too. So I told you I was been to Branson's. I didn't like camping there because I was on a hill, but the area itself, I really did enjoy Branson, Missouri. I like Branson. We went all over in Branson. We went to the ship, the Titanic Museum. Yeah, me too. The old candies are the best. Not to say this stuff's not good now, but you're talking about just nougats. And I had these little candies that has flying saucers, and they got little. And I gave them to my kids, and they didn't even get it. They goes like, they go, I don't know why you find these so good. I don't know. I just do. They're like, they remind me at church. You get the host, and that when you say, they give you the host. It has a spongy kind of taste. Well, these flying floss saucers are made the same kind of thing, and then they have these hard little candies inside the flying saucers, and they come in like pink and yellow and blue. And don't ask me why, but I just love them. Just see, I get started on candy. That's terrible. That's why I have a weight issue, because I like candy too much. I'm terrible. I don't have it all the time. I really don't, because I'd be so hyper if I did. I'd be like the kids crawling the walls. Yeah. Oh, the powder ones. I know I didn't have powder in the ones I have, but I had the flying set. Some have powdered candy. They're awesome. Yeah. Yeah. They were really good. But I was more the ones that had the flying saucers that had the little teeny candy in them. Or a sponge toffee. Oh, don't get me started. Sponge toffee. I'm trying to think of all the candies that they have that you can only get it in that year. Like of the years that they meet, you can get you still get nerds, and that was done in, I think, in the 80s. But I'm trying to think of like the 50s candies and 60s and 70s. Ugh, I miss all that, and so that's my treat when I go to Cracker Barrel. Or I even stopped in a candy store one time on our way home. There we saw a thing that was all whole big candy store on the way home from Arizona, and all it was the whole store was candy, and it was like, oh my god! And they had stuff from like the old stuff that was so good. Yeah, I do love all that. I mean, name some candies that you have when you were growing up. There, like there's just stuff that's not around anymore. You know, trying to picture it. I don't think the only thing I can think of is the flying saucers, pop rocks, and other things. All this candy talk was. I know. So do I. I agree. So do I. I have when we start talking about certain foods or stuff like that, I have a craving for it too. Misha, what's your favorite candy, you guys? And have you ever made any kind of candy? Like, I don't know if you have. I've made homemade candy a long time ago. I used to make pull toffee. Do you remember the pull toffee? The UFOs with the metallic outer color. I'm trying to think if I remember them. If I saw them, I'd probably say yes. I don't remember them at all offhand, but I would. Yeah, I probably remember that. It's the same with. I don't really like these ones, but you know the Coca-Cola ones where they're not. I'm trying to think. Gummy bears. They're a gummy Coca-Cola bottle. I'm not a big fan of those, but that came out too, where they look like a Coca-Cola. They taste like Coca-Cola, and they're a gummy. Oh, chunky bars too. That's an old one. Oh my god. What about the chocolate with the cherry fill? That when you take a bite, it oozes out like the liquid and the real cherry inside of it. The whole thing. Ugh. The wax bottles. Yeah, the wax bottles is another thing I used to have. That. Yeah. Yeah, the wax bottles. What about like I forget what it's called? Was it eat or nutty bar? Or, it was like an individual bar. Like I said, there was chocolate and peanuts. And then when you took a bite, it had a real cherry inside with juice inside of it. Yeah, yes, I remember the whackers. I used to get them. They used to give them out at Halloween too. Yeah. Oh, that was your mom's yeah. Your mom's favorite chocolate covered cherry. Oh, they were so good, like nutty. And then you take a bite, and inside there's a cherry. I don't see them too much anymore. I do find them in the States. I don't find them here in Canada, but I find them in the States once in a while. Cherry Delight. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's something like that. Yeah. Could be called something like that, Bill. Absolutely. They're such good, yummy candies. Oh, see, I could go see a whole live stream. We can do a whole hour live stream by talking about all the old fashioned candies we used to eat. I wouldn't run out of conversation on that. Oh my God, no. That brings me to my happy spot. So I guess. Oh my God, they're so and I like black licorice. A lot of people don't like black licorice, but I like black licorice. I like red licorice. I've had green licorice, but my actually favorite is The black licorice. I like that. So what kind of licorice you guys like? Because there is red, green, and then you can't find these. I used to do decorations with this for Halloween and cakes. You can't find the string, the shoelace licorice. I can't find it anymore. I find one that they're connected and I got to rip them apart. Because when I would do Easter cakes and stuff, like to make whiskers or something, or anything to do with where you needed whiskers or facial things, I used black licorice to it. But I can't find that anymore. I cannot find a whole thing of that. You like the red ones? Um, get your. I am. I'm definitely getting my mind off. Oh yeah, we have it in all flavors. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my mind off. It's nice to think of something else. I gotta think of junk. It brings you to a happy spot. I can talk for hours on just junk. I think it's funny. So I'm trying to think of other things that we have. Like it's called. Well, you would have it too, Bill. Do you have the bulk store out in the East Coast? Yes, the Socks of Gold bubble gum. Yeah, yeah. I never was a big fan of bubble gum. Actually, I was okay with gum, but it used to hurt my jaw, so I really didn't chew it a lot because I would. And then I would be made fun of because I was not the silent chewer. Some people can just chew gum and you don't really notice they're chewing. Well, people would tease me at work when I chew gum, and it was like, okay, it's getting on my nerve now. You would like go and you're like, and when I stick it in, you're snapping your gum, and you just talk with your gum. And I go, well, this is not very professional. So, but a good thing I gave up gum. I don't eat gum very often because that's what I was doing at work. Oh, the red goldfish. Yeah. Well, how about those what are they? Red lips, those hot lips, right? Is that what we were talking about earlier? The ones where they're a lip, but they're hot. They have a really spicy taste to them. And then don't get me started on the candy hurts. Oh my god, the cinnamon candy hurts. I'm not a big fan, but you can do some really good desserts with that red candy. But there's the hot lips. Well, the wax. Yeah, remember the chocolate cigarettes? They look like just a real pack. Yeah, I remember that. We at the time we were really silly, right? When you think about smoking's not good for you, but back then as a kid, you didn't know that smoking wasn't bad. You thought it was okay, and then you wanted to mimic your family, like your mom and dad smoking, and it had like a little thin paper around the chocolate, and some of them have powder. So when you used to blow it, the powder, the icing sugar used to fly out like you were smoking the cigarette. I remember that. That was actually those are one of my favorites. They came in the Camel cigarettes, and they came in all kinds of stuff, and we thought it was like a big cool thing to have a pack of cigarettes. Oh yeah, they still the white candy with the little red on the top. Yeah, which I mean we're not getting into that too much for kids because we know how bad it is now. But back then we were, I guess, naive. We didn't know how bad it was. All that stuff for us. Oh wow, did you? Yeah, I can't say I was innocent either. I remember being in grade school the first time I thought it was so cool to smoke. I'm so glad I stopped smoking so long ago. But I thought it was cool. I was smoking in grade school too. I think it would have been about um it was like I'd go up alleys. I'd go up alleys and cheat and smoke. That had to have been in grade I don't know, 6, 7. My first cigarette I ever had was in grade 7. And I was sneaking it because I didn't want my mom. My mom wasn't a smoker. She was never a smoker. And so I was sneaking around up the alleys and smoke, thinking I was so cool with my friends. That was bad. Hey, Rachel. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. I remember people smoked in the hospital all the time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because at the time, it was like they made cigarettes look so sexy. Like it was a cool thing to smoke back then when I was younger. Hey, Rachel. Um, you like coming up? You want to talk? You can come up and talk with all of us. We're all talking, or you can stay there. I'll give a link if you want. Are you at a game? Are you doing something? I'm sexy. Yeah, me too. I'm too sexy. Yeah. I'm doing okay. I thank you for all joining me. I feel good. I'm getting a good laugh. Um, I needed it, by the way. I'm feeling better. I can at least see out of my eye now. It was bad, and my itching's gone down a lot. I still have like spots and sores all over my back and my arms, but it's kind of nice just chatting and not thinking about it actually, and doing some funny stuff. We're just talking about candy and taking my mind off of it's kind of nice. Oh, really nice actually. Good to see my friends. Um, Here's a link. No one asks. Don't feel guilty, okay? I'm just throwing it out there if you feel like it. I wish it more rich stuff. I don't have either one, so how's that? I don't care if I'm beautiful, and I certainly the way I'm finding out people being rich, I'm so happy I'm not rich. Honestly, I think people. There's not very many people that are rich that are good people, so I'm okay with being the average Joe Blow. I used to want to think that it would be cool to have a lot of money, but not the way I see people act with it. When you become like it's way past your head and you're doing weird things, no thanks. That's not what I want to do with money. My feeling is doing something good with it, not just to be selfish with it. Yeah, I can't even get started on that one. That's a whole story in itself. I guess I'll just be the average Joe Blow. I'm joking. I might look like an elf, but I'm sure you don't look like it. Bill, one day you can show your face if you're brave. I don't picture you looking like an elf. I thought I saw. Actually, you never really showed your face, did you? But don't worry. I don't think anybody's really that scary to me. I think people that are normal are not bad looking at all. That's my thing on it. My take on it. Normal people look pretty good, better than the ones that have plastic surgery, anyways. So what have you been up to there, Rachel? What's going on with you? Oh, no cam? Well, one day let's see, Newfound. One day you'll have to do something with the cam. Get a cam or something. Come on. Oops, I'm starting to itch. I have to calm myself down so I start going over my spots. And it doesn't help me. I make them worse. Like talking to you guys and I'm just itching. Oh, wait, I gotta close this. Something's open here. Oh.
Hello.
Hi. Is there
Hey.
Hey, what's going on in the background? Is there more than one sound or something?
Oh wait, let me turn it.
Yeah, I think you got the double sound. I thought it was me at first, but yeah.
No, I was watching Pit Bulls and Parolees.
Oh God. Wow, that would be exciting.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching Pit Bulls and Parolees and crying my eyes out because of these poor dogs.
Oh, there he goes. Bill said it's nice to hear you.
Hey. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you have a pit bull too? Well, I have a Lacey Poo, and she's a Cocker Spaniel and Poodle. See, I never was into pit bulls. Okay, not that I would be mean to a dog ever, but there is they have a thick breed right in them that's naturally. I know people will defend that, and you'll say no, that's how you raise them, but they do have a built-in thing that's not good in their their blood.
Yeah, they're people raise them to fight, and you're not supposed to raise any dog to do that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I had, for instance, pit bulls and Rottweilers. I had a friend that was a very nice person. She had to put down her Rottweiler. The Rottweiler almost killed her lab, and a lab is a very gentle dog, and she felt bad, but no one would take her dog, and she knew it, and the dog almost got killed by the thing. And she was a nice person. She raised the dog nice. Mm-hmm. She was nice, and it was an instinct they have. Some of them have it. You could be the nicest owner and be nice to the dog, and it's inbred in them that some of them are going to turn.
Well, yeah, because my cousin had a pit bull, and down the line, the bloodline, um, he was a little bit mean, and he couldn't be around certain people. Like he would have to really know you. And I mean, he wound up being good. He almost bit my cousin's boyfriend because I was pet sitting, and they went to Disney World with their son and my aunt and all of that. And when they came back, he almost bit her boyfriend.
Well, like I said, the friend that I knew, she was a very nice person, and the dog went and attacked her lab, which is, labs are very gentle dogs, and almost killed the dog. So she had no choice to put it down because no one's going to take it. It ends up in the Humane Society. They're going to put it down too.
Yeah, any dog could bite. I mean, a friend of mine, when I was a vet tech, one of the other vet techs, she raised poodles for a living. She had one poodle that was mean. I mean, this little girl was mean. I'm trying to think her name. She was a mean poodle. She could not be by anybody. When people come over, she would have to put her in the room. I was like,
Well, you know what? That's okay if you have a dog that's not going to bite your family, you're going to take care of it. That's nice. But to have a dog put down because of the wrong means is wrong too. Like,
oh yeah, oh yeah.
I just don't.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I wouldn't hurt any dog, but I don't trust that breed. That's just the way I feel. Especially if you're like a single person and you can handle it, great. But don't have kids with those dogs.
Yeah, I agree with you. If I was not able to have any children,
right.
I mean, I did, but if I would never be able to have children, I would have dogs.
Right, and I get the fact that I'm saying, even if, as long as you have no kids and you want to try a pit bull, then you're an adult. You can take care of yourself. It's the ones where you hear the things where they hurt children is really gets to me. That's the part where that's not fair to a child that you brought a dog that's like that in your house. So, and yes, I don't believe every pit bull is probably bad. I just don't also believe that every person that raises it right, it's going to still be nice.
Look, I mean, I grew up in Rottweiler. Hey.
How's it going? I'm almost there. There we go.
He's falling behind.
Yeah, I grew up with a Rottweiler. When I was 12 years old, I had a Rottweiler, and that was like my brother because I didn't have no other siblings. I was the only child, and I still have his ashes in my house. Like that was my brother, and I wanted a Rottweiler, but the only thing is that I can't afford to have a big dog right now.
Right.
And I have 2 kids, which my son was attacked by a dog, but it was a mixed dog. We don't know what it had in it. And it was just, I don't want my son to be afraid if I do get a dog.
Right.
You know, my son comes before a dog.
That's what yes, I love animals, but kids come before dogs to me. I mean, we had a dog that actually, it was a kind of sad story. My mom got a dog. We got her a dog because she was living by herself and she was kind of lonely. So we got this Carrion Terrier, and that's, from the Wizard of Oz. That's Carrion Terrier is that dog. Well, the dog loved all of us, but it actually attacked my older daughter when she was very little and bit her face and scarred her face. That freaked my mom out and everything. And she said, I don't want the dog anymore, because obviously my mom loves kids, and kids came even over her dog. So we had to take the dog to the pound, and then I felt so bad that I ended up paying the money to take the dog of a pound, and me and my sister found the dog a home because I felt so bad that the dog was a nice dog, just got jealous of kids. So we found a home that was, they had, like, I paid 20, we had to put in the pound, and then I felt so bad. All I did was cry that I had to go take the dog out, pay more money to get the dog out, and find it a true home that, and it ended up living a life in a family like a couple. They were an older couple,
Mhm.
and it would have worked. It was perfect because the dog was not a kid dog. He just wanted attention like a baby.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand why the dog that bit my son, because he was in a house. It was a stray dog, and the dog's been living there for, I don't know, about probably 3 years. And then my friends, my best friend's cousin and all went on vacation, and they house sitted, and we went over there, and my son was taking like some plastic, trying to take the plastic fork out his mouth, so he wouldn't choke. And the dog went up. I think he scratched him. I'm not sure, but we're not sure. But the dog wound up biting um her niece and nephew also after that. So she had to put the dog to sleep.
Hey, me too. I'm sorry, I must have missed you. Hey, Will. Hi, Will. Sorry I didn't say hello. I just noticed you on the screen too.
I hope I'm not too loud.
Oh, you're good. Well, you're good for me. You get older and your hearing's not as good. Just kidding. I can hear you good. I actually always have to tell my husband, "Go, can you talk lower? You're freaking really loud." I don't know if you get older, but my ears are more sensitive that I can hear things better than I did before. Normally, it's supposed to work the opposite way. I'm not.
No, I'm always loud. I was born loud.
But my, you know how you get older, your ears are supposed to go worse, and I have more sensitive ears. I can hear things better actually. Yeah, it's like the tone. If you're going really, really high, it almost hurts my ears, and I don't know why, but never did before. You just got home from Mom? That's cool. So, Mike, what's going on with you? Is everything good with you?
I don't know. I'm. There's a chance I might be getting a ear infection on the one side.
Oh no.
That might be caused because of that tooth problem I had.
Oh goodness. Well, that's cool. That's all connected.
So I plan possibly calling the doctor Monday.
Yeah, the infection could have went to your ear.
Well, that's all connected.
Yeah.
So, I have seen the Muffin Man. You hear the Muffin Man. I haven't done that for a long time. Sung anything, but it's all right. I gave everybody a break. It's a fun topic, though, we're talking about today.
Yeah, you haven't been on for how long? How many days?
Oh, God. I don't know. It's been I know that I was off past 5 days that I didn't talk to really anybody. I talked to Kathleen Elliott for a little bit. And before that, so it's, I don't know, a good week easily. I just couldn't do it. I came on here for not even a half an hour. I couldn't take it. I was just.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the last time. So whenever that was. And then I came on this morning on the other channel to talk about, because when I went to the clinic, the guy was a young doctor, and he was really nice and kind of funny. And I told him about my garden channel, and he said, you should talk about it. Like, not everybody is aware. According to Mike, everybody knows about it. Just teasing you. That's what he goes, no, everybody know. No.
That's not fair, because you can't see. Just because you can hear means you can't see, because I thought not everyone should know what it looks like.
Well, it was funny when he said that. I said, well, are you saying that to me? Because actually, freaking what ticks me off is it's hidden within my tomato plants. That's what we think. I got to go look. I'm afraid to go out there, honestly, right now. I don't want to go anywhere near a garden.
Well, if I was to go out there to pick it, I think I'd wear those thicker rubber gloves like you wash dishes with.
Yeah.
To make sure.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Did you find the poison ivy?
Well, I didn't. My husband thinks he's between the tomato plants, because, see, the tomato plants are really tall, and I was trying to clean around them, and I would shake the plants when I go in, but I didn't pull every weed, but I would shake it. So my bottom of my ankle would rub against the weeds that are below the tomatoes. And so that's how I know I got it. He thinks it's tomato. I actually did not see the plant to tell you it's in the tomatoes. He thinks he saw it. He kind of took the computer and took pictures of it, and he says, I think they're hidden low on the ground of the tomatoes. So I went like, because I've never ever had this before, ever, and I've been in the Army, and I was sleeping in fields and all kinds of stuff, and I've never ever got like this ever. So
Yeah, and the sad thing is that the tomato plants are so big, and how weeds just love to grow in there, and I could understand not seeing it.
Well, I can't tell you that, to be honest with you. Would I pick it out and say that's poison ivy? Probably, but I'm trying to now, because it's true. The whole thing is threes of leaves, leave them be. Like if there's a plant that has 3 leaves, both of them oak and poison ivy have like a 3 set of leaf thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
son.
Oh wait, and Milt says House Shadow. All the 3 cats are doing good. I have to admit that I don't know. It seems mean, but I didn't want to be around anybody. To be honest with you, I was too afraid of touching any cat or dog and giving them anything. So they kind of like didn't get it. I felt bad because it was like they're used to having my attention, and I was like, "No, guys, you gotta stay away from me. I don't want to get anything on you." Anyways, hope you're doing good out there, David. 2010. So, what I'm going to say is I wish that I felt bad for everybody that ever got it. And I hope to educate people to be careful of it. Because, oh my goodness, it's like a deadly weapon, honestly.
Oh, yeah. My cousin and my aunt and all of them, they have it behind their house. And it was very hard to get rid of.
Well, we're trying to put the best way and safest environmental way, and the only thing we came up with was to put it in a double plastic bag, because that's going to go in the way. I don't want anybody to get it, so I want to be careful how I deal with it getting it out of the garden, because I'd feel so bad if somebody caught this. Honestly, I don't want to.
It was by one of her trees. Or some kind of rose bush that she was growing, and she didn't want to kill her rose bush. She didn't want to kill her rose bush to kill the poison ivy, but it was so hard because the neighbors. It was because where we live like you on top of each other, basically. I mean, our houses are like so together. So their backyard, it was like, I don't know who had the poison ivy, but everybody was trying to kill it in their backyard, the 2 corners houses, and it was like they couldn't. It was like everybody would try, but it was like crazy.
Like you have to pull it by the roots. If you burn this stuff, you're going to tox the air. It's going to get in your lungs. It's very dangerous how to get rid of it. So, like I said, we're going to do the best. But right now, actually, I'm too chicken. I haven't touched in the back fence. I go kind of in my backyard a little bit, but I'm too afraid to go back there right now. I got to get a little bit braver.
Yeah, I would too. I would be too. If I lived closer to you, I would pull it up. I'm not allergic to that.
Oh, you're not?
Oh, no, I'm not allergic to oak, ivy, or do they have another one?
Yeah, it's sumac, Sumic. I was just
I'm not allergic to none of that.
See, and that's what, because I talked to my neighbor, the one that had given me the butterfly thing, how I got started, and she's a nurse, and she was saying her sister got it when she was younger, but she would run to the same fields, and it didn't affect her at all. So not everybody gets affected by this stuff. And once you do get affected, if I get too close contact with it, I'm going to get it again. It's you get it easier the next time.
Yes, you do.
I think they called it, I know they call marriage the 7-year itch, but I'm pretty sure that's called the 7-year itch too. For 7 years, you can deal with this.
Oh, okay. I go back to work Thursday, finally. I'm happy.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're happy. Probably
Yeah,
good.
they told us last week that the school is not starting, that they held the school back for 2 weeks because the teachers was protesting
Oh yeah.
and saying that all these, they was reading all these other cases. It was actually the union. The union is the teachers or whatever. They're in like some kind of union. And they told us that the school board, our superintendent, finally they talked about it and they said, all these other states, they having these kids are getting sick, and it's not, you're gonna wind up getting the teacher sick plus the kids sick. And so they decided to hold it back.
I wonder how true that is. I haven't heard that the kids are getting sick. They seem to be.
No, Mike, you're wrong. There's
Oh
kids.
no.
No. They opened up classrooms where they're sitting right beside each other, and all of the kids got it. That many kids got it in the States.
Yeah, we had one of the schools down the street from us, before the kids even got there, like maybe 3 days into our work, 6 people had the virus in the school.
At your school?
No, it was down the street from us.
That's scary because that's saying it's right there. I know that I can't remember what state it was in, but they've sent all the kids back to school. The kids were sitting into normal classrooms, and I think about 70% of the kids all got it. So
yeah, I think in Georgia, I think one of them, Louisiana, I don't know if it was Mississippi or Alabama, I heard. And I'm not sure. But a lot of the southern states are getting it's worse than the southern states. It's very worse in Louisiana because of when we had Mardi Gras, everybody from all over the world was coming to Louisiana. So we got it worse.
Well, I think people are still not thinking this is a real thing. They think that the news is making it worse than what it is. And I'm sorry, but I don't believe that. I believe it is bad. And I think that if I was a parent, there is no way I'd send my kids out to school. My daughter is going to send, my grandson wants to go back. And she's determining on how close the kids are sitting or whatever. And they all have to wear masks and follow the stuff. And I still said my opinion is on it. It's very scary. I don't know where the news is saying that it's not affecting kids because they're nuts. It is.
Oh, yes, it is. Because I don't know about, down here, you either go viral, like you're on a computer doing school, or you do hybrid. That means you there twice a week. And then the rest of the time you doing viral. So, but the thing is that they're only doing that for 6th grade, like middle schoolers and high schoolers.
I mean,
now younger kids, they have to come to school 5 days a week. Isn't that dumb?
Yes. A kid knows less to wear a mask here. I don't know what's going to make people actually open their brain up and see that this exists. You need to get all these kids killed and have the deaths toll of how many kids died, and then you're going to realize how serious it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at the Catholic schools. Oh my gosh, people are mad right now because the Catholic schools, they're doing all the kids in school. All the kids are in school. You're not 6 feet away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where people think this is a news thing and the news is making it up and all these are lies about kids catching this stuff. I think that's bull crap. I think this is a disease that anybody can get. Because you're young doesn't mean you can't die from it. They were thinking that because kids were getting crazy thinking this wasn't true and running around and doing parties and all kinds of stuff until then it set out and then all these kids got it. Now there is kids dying too. It's not like they're because they're young and if they get it, they're going to all survive because it's not true.
Oh, yeah. It's just crazy.
Well, no, but I'm only saying that because I think Mike thinks that some of the numbers are off. That I don't think he believes that this stuff is as strong as what it is, right, Mike?
Well, what I was saying, I haven't heard anything. I didn't say the kids aren't going to get it. So that's why I was just kind of curious about is where was this? Because even on our regular news, I haven't heard anything about it. Of course, the kids haven't started going to school yet. The only thing I've heard is the
Like,
kids are pushing that they want to go to school. They don't want to do this in-home thing. And so I heard that they're wrestling around with what kids want to stay home can do the homeschool
right?
or the computer,
Yep.
whatever, and
Right.
the other ones can go. So
That's what they're
I don't
doing.
think there's a full decision yet on that.
Well, truly think, and when it comes to kids, I don't think it's a government thing. Like no president, no prime minister, nor anybody should be forcing you as your kids what you feel safe for your child. If you feel safe to teach them offline and at home, then that should be as a parent's thing, not somebody in the government telling you forcing your child to go to school.
Well, I don't think there's a force there. I mean, this is my opinion now.
Yeah.
I think what it is that the parents actually just soon get the kids back to school too, because as everyone knows, it usually takes two incomes to keep the household going nowadays compared to before,
I get it.
because there's always homeschool that's been available if the parents want to do that, and most of them don't want to do that.
Mike, my money is way less valuable than your child's. That's what I'm going to say on it.
Well, that's your opinion, but that's what I'm saying. The other people, I'm not saying I don't have the children in school, so I'm not making a decision. It's
Right.
the people out there. That's what they're kind of leaning towards. So they have to make their own choice, and kind of like what you think is you make your bed, you're going to lay in it. That's your decision.
Okay, but that's really sad what you're saying here, because what you're saying is you're making a decision for a child and forcing them to school because you need two incomes. And weren't you going to feel pretty bad if something happens to your child?
That's not what I said. I don't know if you took it wrong or what. I'm saying the parents are the ones that are wanting
Yeah, no, I know
their
that.
children to go back.
I am agreeing with you. And as a parent and making your kid go back to something and something happens to your kid, wouldn't you feel awfully bad about if something happens to your child?
I'm sure they probably would, but would is a little bit too late if something did bad happen to your child.
Yeah,
The
well,
sad thing is you're so used to living this lifestyle of the amount of money that you were making, and it's hard to back up.
I get it. I get the money that you did, but you know what? There's always a way to survive. I don't know how to explain it to you, but we all do it. I don't know if you've ever lost a job or had low income and said you'd never make it and you did. Because I can tell you, I had lots of struggles and being a single parent and all kinds of stuff. And did I make it? Maybe through prayer, whatever it was, but I made it. So I think if people come down to one income and they have to struggle a little bit, they'll make it. You know?
Well, I do tell you this. I know down here, these parents want these kids to go to school. They don't care if they're sick. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because they don't want to deal with their kids.
Yeah, and which is really sad, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it is, but it's not our decision, really. That's their decision to do it. And we can't control them on what decision they make.
No, you can't. But I think it's an awfully dumb opinion, like to do that. So I can give opinion all I want, Mike. You're going on. Right. It's not your choice. I don't have power. I don't have power to tell people to put your kids or not put. They're not going to listen to me. I get it, but I don't agree with doing it. That's my opinion.
Right. Very good too.
Yeah, because I got one of them that's doing virtual, that's not even going to school, and I got one of them that I'm not doing virtual because I can't have her doing. I just can't have her. I can't have two kids in one household doing virtual when I'm not here.
I just want to say hello, Miss Southern Belle. How are you, doll?
So she has to go to school. She has no choice. She has to go to school. and it's killing me because it's like, I wish our school could say, okay, can I bring my kid to school with me and put her in a room and let her do virtual stuff in the room? And I'll watch, you know what I'm saying? But I can't do it.
Kids are doing Zoom, she said.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing Zoom. My kids are on Zoom. The teachers are on Zoom teaching, and they're teaching on Zoom on the computer, and they're also teaching the class too. That's what some of it is. I'm like, I don't know how so many teachers could do it.
In all honesty, I wish there was the perfect way to make kids safe in a school. I don't know if there is. I mean,
there's not. I mean,
well, they have to wear masks and they got to keep distance and do some of the stuff at least. They got to follow some kind of thing to make it safe.
By the way, I just wanted to make a special note. You're forgiven again, Nana.
He always thinks I'm beating him up. I forgot. Sorry, I'm on drugs. Remember, that's my fault. That's what I kept saying. She's talking out of her head. She's on drugs. Just ignore it.
Well, are you taking cortisone or prednisone?
Yeah, I have prednisone.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
I mean,
I could tell.
You can tell I'm on prednisone. How
yes. Yes, I could because when somebody's on prednisone, they like rawr people.
Oh.
Thank you.
I remember when I had when I was in the hospital and I had ulcerative colitis and I almost died. This was like before my kids, and I came home and I was on prednisone. Yeah, I was on prednisone for like a month. And I was like attacking people, and everybody's like,
so
I mean, I was so mean to people. I was like attacking, and I was like, and then like, okay, we're just gonna calm down. We know she's on prednisone. Actually, I don't know why prednisone does that to people, but
I don't feel that though. Honestly, I don't feel that bad. I can see how bad it is. A side effect. They actually said that.
Eating because my friend, she got an MRI and she thought she had messed up her is it meniscus pulled
the shoulder?
No, it was in her knee. Is it meniscus? Yeah, it's called meniscus in your knee, right?
I don't know. I've heard of the shoulder, but I don't know anything about the knee. I haven't heard that.
It was like behind her. It was behind her knee. Well, anyway, she sprained it, and she's like, "I'm gonna have to." And she's like one of these,
hypochondriacs.
Yeah, hypochondriac. She can't. She's like a little wimpy kid. She can't tolerate pain. And I'm like, "You're gonna be okay." And she's like, "I might have to have surgery." I'm like, "Girl, it's gonna be okay. Stop fussing. Put your leg up. Stop doing what you got to do. Put your leg up and rest." So she pulled it or whatever, and she's on prednisone. And I'm like, and I go to her house, and I'm like, okay. And she don't never tell me nothing. I'm always the one that's blunt to her, and I tell her. I'm like, okay now. And then she's on anti-inflammatories too.
Well, I'm going to speak on my behalf. I've only been on them for 5 days, and I don't feel that miserable.
Yeah, that's okay. We feel it.
We feel it. I didn't do anything except I think I said one thing or something. Oh my God. Oh, you got.
What do you think I came up with it this morning?
Oh, what? Because I said something to drop about it? You guys sometimes should listen to yourselves.
You did the drop, and then you started getting all over me, and I'm thinking, whoa. Normally, it's I haven't talked to you for a while. This time it's like, are you here again?
Yeah, did you get a shot for your poison ivy or no?
Get the shot for. No, they don't have shots for poison ivy here.
Oh, they don't have shots for poison ivy.
Well,
okay.
I kept asking. Trust me, I don't like pills at all. I really don't. This is the only pill I take. I don't have any. Thank God, I don't have any pills I take, and I rarely take an Advil or I can't take Advil. It's hard on my stomach or Tylenol. I only take pills when I really, really need it. And this one, I knew that I needed something, and they said this is the only thing I could have to get rid of poison ivy. Honestly, I would have lost my brain, and that's where would have probably shot somebody because if I didn't have anything on it, I was like very irritable of scratching, and it scratches, it burns, it hurts. And how would you like it? It's not controlling itself. I'm like my fingers are all full of bubbles all over my fingers. Can't even talk. My fingers. My fingers have bubbles, and my face I could only wink in the left eye. I could hardly see. So like it was gross. And then I have big, huge blobs of scars on my legs. So you can't tell anybody who's like a happy spirit be,
Well, I mean, you're miserable. I mean, I know my aunt and all of them. I heard poison ivy. When you get it, you're miserable.
I took this.
Well, thank goodness when I got it, I was just a little kid, maybe kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
The sweet thing was that my brother got it too. So
what? You had poison ivy then?
When I was a little kid, we lived in Michigan.
What is it about everybody? It makes me laugh though. Everyone tells me they had poison ivy when they were little kids. maybe when you're a little kid, you don't feel it as bad. I don't know. You know how there's certain things that when you get older, it's kind of like, what's the word? Your wisdom teeth getting them out. If you get them when you're younger, it's not supposed to hurt as much. And as an adult, it's a lot worse. So
I don't know. I mean, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. I mean, they say from 12 to like 21, you get your wisdom teeth out.
Well, no, actually, they said to me you should have had them out by your 15 years old. Like you should have them young, not 21.
I had mine. Mine was 21.
Miss Southern Belle, I did oatmeal soap. It doesn't really help. Honestly, I've done a lot of stuff. Just saying.
I have some moose breath soap that I can send you.
Sure.
Oh Lord!
I haven't had a chance to use it yet.
That'd be good. Well, everyone thinks oatmeal is good, like it's supposed to. I feel like I got suckered into this. Okay, the doctor and said get some Aveeno oatmeal, right? So I start reading the ingredients. It's $20 for 8 bags. Basically, I feel like I put in a bag of oatmeal mix cereal in the back because all they're doing is taking a cup or two. It's not even a cup. Holy cow! It's like a small pack. So you take oatmeal, you grind it in a grinder, make it to a powder form, and that's what I'm paying for $20 for. Because we started reading the ingredients, and I'm going, does it say there's anything else in this besides oatmeal? And no. I did. I have the soap. You can buy soap to wash with that. And I bought the soap. I have oatmeal soap, and it's not. If anything, it did okay, but it didn't do anything great to it.
You know, it's good to bathe your dog in oatmeal shampoo.
That one I can see. That makes sense.
Yeah, I used to use oatmeal shampoo to bathe my dog.
Hello, KS the returned. Hello, KS. I'm good. How's everybody? He said.
We are good. Speaking of kids, let me tell you how sad this is. One of the kids that I had, like when I was subbing and I was a long sub, one of the kids down the hall, he used to want to come in my room because he used to get in trouble all the time. So I would try to not get him kicked out of school. Well, he's in jail now. He decided, him and his brother decided to go rob a what was it? Some kind of store that was closed. And one of the teachers that used to teach at the school called I don't know if y'all have Crime Stoppers there. called the police or whatever and said, "Oh, I know who the kid is, both of them. They live such and such." So they caught him.
Uh-oh.
And I told my friend, I said, "They gonna get caught." I mean, the brother already brought a gun to school and was shooting at the school.
Oh my God, that's scary.
I said, "These kids here," I said, "Oh my gosh." I said, "They gonna wind up getting caught." And she told us, she says, they got caught. One of the teachers called in and listen to me. This is very sad. And I should not be saying this on the internet. I said, I told my friend, I said, where they live at, I'm going to go call. How much money they giving out? I need some money. And one of the my friend's daughter's like, you better not be a snitch. I said, look, I need money right now. I'm gonna be a snitch.
Yeah, it's only $1,000, and sometimes it's more than that. So hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll be a snitch. I'm not getting child support right now, so I'll definitely be a snitch.
Well, aren't they not paying teachers if you're not teaching?
Like, yeah, we're getting paid, but we're getting paid, but I'm not getting child support from my from their dad right now because he's going on disability.
Oh.
And that's like, you know, when you try to get disability, that like takes forever. So he's not going to start getting disability until the end of the year.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm like staying home, saving money, making sure, you know.
Right. Because you're used to the support is what you're saying?
Yes. Because I never even bought my kids' school supplies yet. I'm like, I'm not buying their school supplies. They're not even going to school.
Right.
But the school supplies, I don't know if you've been in Walmart or Target or whatever stores you have, they are like, it went down. Like, I mean, the school supply stuff, I mean, is cheap. And usually at this time of the year, you have no school supplies left. There's plenty of school supplies.
So they have lots of school. You know, I always found that sad though, because when I was growing up and my kids were younger, it started with my older one, the little one too. They used to supply a lot of that stuff. When I grew up, my mom never had to buy all that stuff.
Like this is the way it's supposedly cheaper for your kid to go to school because you don't pay enough taxes to support the school. So you have to send your kids with that stuff, supposedly.
Well, I believe all the schools, this is what they should do. Because when my daughter was at the academy school, that's like the smart school or whatever. I think what the schools need to do is they need to get like a company or whatever, and you pay the school $50, and that $50 would go towards the school. They would have the stuff because it's hectic going to Walmart and going all over just to find all of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Why the schools cannot? The schools could do it, and they can make money off of these parents, especially the public schools. But I guess they just don't want to do it. I told them, I said, I'll help y'all do it. I don't mind getting all that stuff together.
Yeah, I'm not getting support. Just give me the money and I'll go get it.
Yeah, it's like school supplies is like, I remember last year it was like for everything over $100. Well, you could get school supplies for $50 if you could order it by bulks. If the school would order it by bulks and they would, you know, each child will have their school supplies, you put their school supplies in a box, and that's $50 right there. I mean, I don't understand why. I know we're not paying for school because we're not going to private school, but the school could make money doing that. They could make that because I'm sure it's like $20 for each kid. They could boost it up for $50. I don't know. Our school system sucks anyway. We have the worst school system ever. I swear. Louisiana has the worst school system. We really do. We're behind in so many states, it's ridiculous. I wish I could move.
Oh, it's making a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah. Yes, my dad used to fish oil. My dad used to give my dog fish oil. Fish oil and vitamin E for my dog. Yep. And fish oil I think is good for your skin, yourself too, humans.
Yeah, fish oil is very good. The only thing is, if you don't get the right one, let's just say if you belch, it's not good. The taste comes all up. You taste it. It's gross. Because I used to take fish oil, and it's gross.
Well, down here when we cook crawfish, and of course we put garlic in it or whatever. I mean, some people, you would smell the garlic out people's pores. It was coming out of
Right.
people's pores.
Right.
That's how sticky.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I need to put the sprinkler out, not the sun's going down.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna send y'all some rain. I'm tired of our rain.
Oh, we need it bad, believe it or not. Although
we've been having so much rain over here. Oh.
Well, this week our temperatures have been what we consider horrible, or finally a summer. And so, in fact, tomorrow is supposed to be 100 degrees. And so I'm trying to keep my lawn watered where the clover's growing, because the honeybees and the bumblebees are here. And that's probably the only thing they got to eat. So or whatever they do with it. So that's why I'm going to water it. So I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, well, our weather. Oh my God, it's been like 100 and something degrees outside.
Oh, I bet. Oy vey. I can't stand here. So 100 some degrees, I would not be in love with that. And I think it's got to be in the 90s here. It's so freaking awful, and the humidity is really high too.
Well, yeah, our humidity is disgusting here. I mean, it's just ugh.
Well, how's your garden, your mom's and dad's garden doing?
Oh, you know what? Did I send you pictures?
Nope.
Okay, I have pictures. I one day, everything is gone. Like, I guess because it's so hot now that everything grew and it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the pictures. I had went around and they had like I'm trying to think what they had. She said they was growing something. And they had a couple vegetables on there, and that was it.
So they didn't get too much because of the heat, probably.
Oh yes, the heat. It's hard to grow stuff. They did grapes one year. But for some reason, peppers, they could grow peppers like crazy.
Right. I think they got peppers like the high sun and heat, and I think that they need that. They don't want to. I think they want extremely high heat and sun, because they don't even want to germinate if it's not hot. A pepper is really funky to do with. Actually, I have only one pepper, and I got to pick it pretty soon. That's in a pot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, this was a plant, okay, that we bought last year. I brought it in to save it. I put it back outside, and it ended up having a flower and growing a pepper, and it's from last year.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what I want to ask you? The milkweed. Does that when you grow it in the ground, does it grow in like a like kind of like a bush or something, or it grows wild?
No, it grows in like, it'll go like straight up, and then in the root form sideways, and so it'll poke up again. like maybe so many inches later on, another plant will come out up top, a single plant, and then the root will go again. It's kind of like they go right to left, sort of, and then another will come out. So they don't normally look too bushy. They can, like they'll have the main stem, and then they'll have some around the side, but they don't normally look like a big bush. They're more of a singular plant, sort of. And it, like I told you, the root system goes in a line, and underneath the ground, another will pop up through the ground on that system.
Okay, because I was thinking about putting it in my front yard,
right?
Like in my garden.
Yeah.
And putting it in my front yard to put like, because I need some more greenery, I guess you want to call it. One of my plants, well, two of my plants had died a long time ago, and I was gonna put a bird bath like in right there by my window.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I could plant something, but I have two pots. One of the pots, some cats messed it up and threw the mud the soil all over it and took a big old dump. So I've been having cat pee pee and cat poo poo. So I need to get rid of the cats.
Well, anyway, there's a different type of milkweed you get. The one I bought that's a perennial is really pretty. Actually, that kind of bushes out. The common one is different, but the one I bought as a perennial, it comes bushy, and it's got really pretty orangey yellow flowers. It's really nice. But the one I was talking is the common milkweed, and that's the one that grows wild and most butterflies like. That's the one that grows up in a line. But if you were to get a perennial one, looks like more of a bush.
Well, do I have to like cut it or anything?
I don't know.
Like grow tall?
It won't go tall. Like I don't think they go real tall, but you could trim it if you want. Thank you there. You left a like. Thank you very much, Casey. All right, KS, I'm sorry. You must I'm watching you talk to Will, and you must be from
Liverpool.
No, he's from the UK. Did he say Liverpool exactly? Because I know
it's from about Liverpool. Where is Liverpool at? Because I don't know.
Well, Liverpool is in the UK, and it's where the Beatles originally were formed. The band. I went to Liverpool. I was taken on stage where they first played the Beatles, so I know where that is. I had friends that lived in Liverpool. Like there's Blackpool, Liverpool, all kinds. Like in the States, you have different cities, and Liverpool's the main one. And the reason people know it is the Beatles originated from there. That's where they became famous, is Liverpool.
Okay.
And to live in Liverpool, they're Scousers. No, most of them. That's their name for it. Like calling a French person French, you call them a Scouser.
Oh, okay.
So KS, let's get it from you. Are you from the UK, or are you from? Well, you're from the UK, but are you from Liverpool area? That's kind of what we're asking. And welcome back, Mike. And Miss Thunderbell, I was just trying to type to you that he went to water his garden. That's why he's gone quiet. And I'm leaving for a second, so I'll be gone quiet too. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Well, I just got back from outside, and it's 86 degrees. And of course, when you're messing with the sprinkler, you're going to get wet. And oh man, did that feel good.
Oh, he's from Wallasey? Okay. So yeah, he's from. Okay, you're from there. Yeah, I was just telling Nana that it's like 100 and some degrees over here.
Oh man.
Like it's hot. It is hot.
Well, we've been having what I consider. Well, I started wearing long pants again. That's how cold it's been getting, and dropping down to 42 or low. Well, it hadn't hit in the 30s yet, but at night, that's how far it drops down. And this week, tomorrow is supposed to be the hottest, and it's supposed to go down a little bit, but it's going to be still high for a full week so far for what I see. I was listening to weather person, they says normally we get 3, maybe 4 days of 90 plus degree weather, and so far we've had 2 of them. So that's what they say. Every time they have a temperature where I live, we're usually about 10 degrees warmer.
Okay.
Anyway, I checked out KS's channel, and I remember his face, but I can't remember exactly. Let's say who he is, but I do remember him. Yeah, tomorrow I got to take Dad to breakfast, and when I drop him off to where his wife is living, I usually go over to the park, and I usually take a bag of peanuts, the unsalted ones, the ones that people are supposed to eat. That way I don't get taxed on it. And I feed the squirrels. Well, I'm up to 2 bags every time I show up there. So it's fun to feed the squirrels, but I don't want them anywhere near me where I live. My brother texts me and he says, "Oh, you would believe what I just saw. There's a squirrel in Dad's front yard. Dad's cat," which none of us own a cat, but the cat that claims us, it took off after the squirrel. So he's proud on that one. But that squirrel didn't really bother us that much. There's a pair of them, but you don't see a bunch of them.
Well, I told you this squirrel sat there and ate my tomato in front of me.
Right. Yeah, I'd be a little upset about that, I will admit.
No, I had a little feeling because it was a baby. I had to take consideration it's a baby. So it was a little baby squirrel, and it was just had a red tomato, and it was just so enjoying this tomato on my fence. And I was like, well, I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, I found the criminal.
Right.
You know, what can I do? They got to eat too, I guess. But they're just, I never had them like my tomatoes ever. This is the first year that squirrels came to my tomatoes. I don't know.
Well,
and I'm happy to say I actually had bacon and tomato sandwich and finally tasted the tomato, and it was really good.
Well, my tomatoes were getting bigger, but I had a deer last night come over and shave the whole top of them off.
See, I get the little ones. I could tell that it had to be something short because on the top they're not being eaten. They're just near the ground. So I knew there was something small. And David apparently says you have a nice, beautiful voice. Rachel, not me or Mike. We just sound like.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, he's always saying that. He's always flirting with you, Rachel. David. Boy, she has a beautiful voice. Well, there you go. Maybe one day you could travel and go to Australia.
Oh, speaking of Australia, Bendy's pregnant. Bendy, Steve Irwin's a daughter.
How old is she?
She's 21. She just got married in March.
Oh, okay.
And
wow.
She found out she was only a couple weeks pregnant.
Oh, wow. It seems weird. I didn't know her as a kid, and now she's going to have a baby.
I was
surprised because I saw, I forgot, I guess, but they had a son also. And the son had a video out there. I don't know if it's a YouTube video or someone just took it off of a show or something, but he's dealing with animals too.
Oh, the
they're both Bendy and Robert's both what you call it is with the zoo.
Like they're very good. I think they were raised with animals, and I think they're very good with animals.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I think they I think he's still in school because Bendy's like she's 21, and I think he's like 16, so he's still in school plus doing all of the stuff with the animals, like the zoo and stuff.
Right.
They're like what's it called? They're not veterinarians or something or zoologists. There's I don't know what's the name of it, what they call. But they run that zoo.
Yeah. In Australia, that's a known zoo too in Australia. And apparently they say that it's a good zoo, like they take care of the animals. I don't know if that's true, but they said they're very good with the animals in that zoo. Hey, Christian.
Hi.
Christian. That's all you say. Hi.
That's what says there, so I said it too.
Hi. There, Christian, if you want to come up and chat, you can come up.
Hello, Kathleen.
Hey, welcome back, Kathleen. I'm going to let you do the chatting.
I don't know if I'm in the mood to hear Mike.
I love the way she says, Mike. It's so funny.
It is, eh?
Smiles and it's like she loves it.
And he's always in trouble.
KS might sneak in, he says.
I might sneak in. Okay. I don't remember you from being a mod, but I don't put mods out anymore anyways. Like I don't really even need mods on this channel because it's so slow. So don't be offended about mod or not mod. I can care less about it. And it's too slow of a channel anyways. So at least I don't think people get offended of it.
Oh, you laughed when he said he's from Wallabies.
Yeah.
That's like he said over the river from Liverpool.
Oh, I never heard of that city. I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been there. I've been to Blackpool. I've been to I'm trying to think, Blackpool, Liverpool. What did I fly into? London, downtown London. Oh, there you go. Hello.
Hello.
So everyone's going to ask you all about England stuff now.
Oh, I
Oh,
sure
God.
will.
No, wait, we got Christian here. You want to meet Christian? Christian, are you there? Give me a second, honey. I'll get you up.
Liverpool reminds me of what's that Deadpool? What do you say? Deadpool the movie.
Yeah, but Deadpool's like like Star Trek. It's like not real, like that. But
I know, but doesn't Deadpool the movie talk about Liverpool or something?
I don't think so.
No, okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe I'm just I don't know.
It's a series of different it's not Superman and whatever. Deadpool is part of a whatever. You got the one side. I'm trying to think of the two different sections, but because I used to watch all the shows, you got I don't know. My son-in-law's a geek freak and all that stuff.
I don't know.
I'm not Mike.
So I've been got my attention over here by Pop Rocks. I have to do this. Pop Rocks, isn't it a little bit late for you to be drinking beer? And my other question would be
drinking beer.
And I think it is. And my other question is it so hot in North Carolina that you're allowed to run around the house naked?
What?
I wasn't naked.
Well, you said you had to get dressed. Clothes. You said you had to get dressed, like so. I just had to throw that all out there.
Clothes. Do you want me to come up in my night clothes? I don't think so.
You're under bed, so it don't matter.
Mike, what kind of show are you turning my channel into?
I'm innocent.
Oh, you are totally innocent. Mike's going to have his own live stream, and you wonder where it's going to go with all this. Are you naked?
I'm innocent.
I didn't even say anything at that point.
And that guy looks young. How old are you? You look so young.
I'm 21.
Oh my God. Thought you was 16 at first.
They can't be worse than being mistaken for a girl because of my hair.
Oh my God, I love the accent.
Sorry, David, you just lost out.
Yeah, but everybody got an accent to me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Probably.
So I think I have a troll waiting in the background. So you're not coming up. I know you can hear me, but you're not coming up because it has a big bear and he's trying to come up on my panel, and I don't know this name at all. So you can stay in waiting because you're not going anywhere.
So
I
you
don't
get to
know.
see the pictures and we don't.
Yeah, it's a big bear picture. What does it say? He's listening to us, and he's in the part before I pull you up and put you on the panel in the waiting room. And you can hear us, but he looks now. It is not you,
Now you
Nick.
see,
It looks like
I
it's
see
Nick.
back when, or I remember back when, where you let someone up like that, and
No, it's
Probably.
Nick.
Wait, did you delete the link after you sent it?
No, I'll leave it up there. But I watch you. I've learned my lesson. Me and Mike had quite the experience a few times.
Yeah, you should probably just start using Hangouts to send stream links because you're gonna get that a lot.
Well, I don't have to bring anybody up. Nick, you have to type in my chat to tell me it's you first before I'm bringing you up. I can see your picture, Nick, but you got to tell me you're here, and then I'll bring you up. He's breathing now. Okay, Nick, I can see your face. Okay, come on up, Nick.
I'm just having a smoke.
Well, Nick, have you met? Here's Nick. He's from from Wales.
yeah, welcome, Nick.
He has a new picture.
Yep.
He had some kind of gorilla bear. I said, I'm not letting that guy up here. I don't know who it is.
No, it's not a gorilla bear. It's a gorilla's body with a pug's head on it.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't have recognized that. So
Love how he has a picture of a fucking beer in his hand.
Wait, what time is it you, Nick, and KS? By y'all?
4:10.
In the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So did y'all just get up or y'all didn't go to bed yet?
I haven't been to bed yet.
Oh,
I like that one. Right next to Chris, too, or Pop Rocks.
What?
Nick's picture.
Look at the clown picture.
Thank God I'm not afraid of clowns. Yay!
I don't have an issue with clowns either. So
all right.
Pop Rocks collects clowns.
Now, if you put a picture of the Grudge, I'll be jumping off screen faster than a fucking speeding arrow.
There you go.
The baby.
I can't. I'm
No,
sorry. There's some guy that I don't recognize that wants to come up, but I have no room to put you up on panel. Hi there. Hi, but I have no room on panel because I can only have 6 people.
I don't even see anyone.
No, you won't see them. They're in my background that I can see their faces, and he's waving to me. Who are you anyways? I don't recognize you. You want to type in my chat and tell me who you are?
This is what Mike's talking about.
See, it's a cute clown.
Oh, I thought he was on about Pennywise. You.
So where are you from, KS?
Around Wallasey ways or Birkenhead.
I put it on my
Not far from me then.
Doors.
Oh, so y'all not far from each other?
Nope.
Probably.
Oh.
I live down by Chester.
Oh, yeah. I know where Chester is. I've actually walked from there to get to which job I used to have. Accidentally sat on the bus too long, forgot where I was going. Had to walk all the way to my work, which was in Bromborough.
Then I'll pop out for a minute if you like to.
No, I don't know him, so no. No,
Okay.
I don't think he speaks English. It's Stepan Madhavji.
Nana, I'll go and take your link out if I was you.
I
I'm not,
was saying that myself.
yeah, no, I'm not worried about it because I'm keeping track of the. I like
Like I said,
the
well, you should just honestly just do it by Hangouts. It's safer.
we
We
can't.
don't have hangouts no
We
more.
don't have hangouts anymore. That's what I mean.
You
We
do. I
don't-
use it.
I don't
No,
know.
just to message the stream because you can share it through that.
I'm like I said. I like the fact I can keep watch over it, so it's not a big deal, and I can eject anything I see I don't like. So.
Yeah, you have control here compared to the other hangout, I do
Oh, the
believe.
Hangouts was more scary. I brought people up. It went automatically. You came up. This one, you have a holding box, and if you see people you don't want up, you just either let them stay there and hang out, or you just eject them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know people from the United States, they don't use Hangouts no more. They use StreamYard.
yeah, we don't have Hangouts either. I don't know how they're using it because I can't use it on here at all. But they're saying
No,
a
we
different
just
way.
use it for messaging.
Right.
Oh, just
Yeah.
messaging. Okay.
Yeah, but like what you can do, what a lot of us have done, the ones that you go on the streams with, you like can set up a group where there's like say just Mike, Rachel, Pot Rocks, and Nana all in one group, and then you just post the link in that.
Yep.
Also, well,
I don't know who that is. I can't see nobody, so.
no, he's not here anymore. He left.
Bye, troll. If you want to come and troll someone, come to Nick Jones 74. You will be made most welcome.
Oof.
Yeah, but last time when I was on, like that Thursday, when I came up here, two of my friends was in, well, so-called friends, if they're listening, they came in here and they was lurking, just to let you know.
Yeah, because I think you said something, or they said something to me after. They left some kind of message and saying Rachel's a really nice lady or something. They left some kind of comment.
He's lying because he talked poo-poo about me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not going to curse.
I don't know. The person left, whoever left it, left something nice to say you're a nice person.
That's all right. Because I put him in his place. That's why he's going to say that.
Well.
Hey, Pot Rock.
Yes, Nick.
How long have you been smoking weed? How long have you been smoking weed then?
Wait.
They really like going after her, don't they?
Well, he beat me to it. I was going to tell her to take another swig of that beer until she starts getting giggly.
She's going to show you.
Nah, Kristen's Hot Rocks is all right.
Yep.
Yeah, I've played that game before. Pop Rocks. You
Sell some
pour out
water.
whatever was in there, and you stick the beer and pour it into that can. And you got her made.
Sell some water.
Okay, I believe you.
I can't say anything about myself. I do smoke weed.
Am I lying? No, I'm
I
not.
don't. I only drink beer.
I only drink whiskey.
What whiskey do you drink?
Jack Daniels.
It's not bloody whiskey.
That's hard liquor.
I use Jack Daniels for cleaning my bloody toilet.
Huh?
That's okay. Whatever flavor they like, just like Pop Rocks. I'm not sure if she's drinking a light beer or not, but
Shut up, Mike.
Ooh, shots fired.
She likes saying that, and we all know that. Shut up, Mike.
Where are you from, Rachel?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, now. That's one place where I'd love to go.
The party.
Here, Mike, read.
We're partiers. We don't ever stop partying.
Mm.
Well, the bars ain't open right now, but you know.
I used to.
No, but you should be like Pot Rock. She's got her own stash of beer in the cellar.
She's
She's got loads of beer fridges.
Shut up, Mike.
Not saying a thing.
You
Just
did it.
typing.
You knew you were gonna say something.
poor Christy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, poor Pop Rocks. Her dad thinks that he's a alcoholic because he goes to the fridge and all of his beers are gone. He's thinking, did I drink all those?
Jeez. Uh-oh, he scared her off.
But she's still here. She's not muted yet.
Breathe.
Oh, she was drinking. She had to breathe, as she just said.
I'm not drinking. Read that. Shut up, Mike.
Oh lord.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
All at Pot Rocks, she only switched the camera off because she was having a bottle of vodka that she's got stashed under her bed.
Oh.
Is that vodka in that little bottle? You got a little swig of that?
It's clear.
She look like she about to rage.
Everclear or
Pot
something.
Rocks is still at the back of her house. She's drinking her homemade moonshine.
And not sharing.
I'd kick her off, Nana, for not sharing the moonshine.
I don't like moonshine. Ugh.
I tasted
It's really true.
strong.
It's a conspiracy.
I drink Crown and water, and that's all.
You drink what?
Yeah, flavored by
Crown
moonshine.
water with a lime.
I drink so much energy drinks. I'm not sure if I'm okay.
What kind of energy drinks you drink?
I bought a crate when I got some money yesterday, so quite a lot.
I'm giving him hate
No,
in the
what
private
kind?
chat.
What's the name of them?
Emerge.
What is it?
Yeah. Emerge.
That's yeah.
Emerge? I never heard. Is that? Oh, I never heard
Guess
of
it's
that.
a British brand.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it tastes a lot
Yeah,
nicer than Red Bull.
right.
Yep.
Well, I know that. What's that man's name? He's like a magician or whatever. That's in the UK, and he's always promoting Bang, the energy drink. Is it Bang? Do y'all have that?
Hmm.
No.
I don't really know.
Oh.
Sure. Hey, Pot Rocks, you got something on your nose. No, you have, seriously.
Looks like a sticker.
What are you picking
Every
up?
time you say, Mike, every time you said spider, I saw one. So don't say spider. 'Cause every time you say spider, the last time you said spider, I killed 4 of them.
Well, you're getting braver. I'm proud of you.
I wonder if I keep saying spider, how many she'll have to fight. I'm joking. Or
Kristen,
am
you
I?
don't like spiders?
Well, like spiders, no, I'm terrified of them.
Oh. I don't like roaches.
I don't like snakes. I'm terrified of them too.
Oh, I could deal with anything except for a roach.
What about Papa Roach? I had to go there.
Papa roach. I haven't heard of him in a long time. Wait, there's a guy called Papa Roach. You know who that is?
I was thinking of the band.
Do y'all know who that is?
No.
He sings some kind of
I'd show it, but it'd probably get Nana's stream demonetized. So
I know what Roach you're talking about, but I'm just saying. There's somebody named Papa Roach.
Oh, I'm dying of laughter.
God, mate, Nana switched the microphone back on now. She only switched it off because she was opening a bottle of wine.
That's what it was. Right now, I'd like to have a bottle of whiskey, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I remember that stream that we were on once, Nana, and you were absolutely steaming drunk.
I remember that.
Huh?
Me too.
That's not how it happened.
Oh, that was drinking wine, and it was like, we'll only have one more. Try it again. Have another one.
I think you went through 1.5 bottles, wasn't it?
That's a little much, but close enough. I think
Yeah, she fell on the table and broke it.
Well, that story is really getting exaggerated.
Yeah, Nana was trying to do a lap dance.
Oh, that's really even got even worse. I can't even drink a whole bottle of wine. That's way too much for me. Too much. Hey, Kitty?
Yeah, but you got drunk on wine gums.
I got drunk on what? You say wine gum?
Wine gums.
I said ray gun.
So, KS, what was your name before that you said you came to my channel, and what was the name before on that?
Originally it was either Killshot Media or
Killshot. Oh yes, you were with Michelle. I know now. You never been up here, and I know recognize Killshot. Yeah. So how
like
are you
I said on the chat, I kind of lost my old channel, which had your mod and everything in. So you might want to take that mod away from that channel, just in case it ever gets compromised.
Well, I think I got rid of a lot of mods. I started again, but I'm not going to do too much.
Yeah, Nana got rid of me as well.
Yep, I did. He's not a mod. Are you a mod or not? I don't remember. I don't know.
I was.
Not now.
No, I don't do. No. I don't do mods. This channel's so small that I really haven't gave anybody a mod. Because what's a mod? No big deal.
I don't want one anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't care if I'm on a channel. I don't want one either. So this is just. I think Rachel. Did I make you a mod or not? She was a mod, not mod. She didn't care either.
No, I don't care. I'm a mod in the other channel, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I don't have to be no mod. She knows who I am.
I'm a mod in every channel lately, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hi.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's special, so that's why a lot of channels will still put everyone a mod.
But really, how special do you feel? Because I don't feel any special, and I don't think you feel special because you're one in my channels. So I think it's funny.
Oh, you're definitely special, Nana.
That's not what we're talking about. He's living on the edge. Hey, baby.
When I first become a mod on other channels, that's back when you actually had to work. Yeah. So you couldn't really enjoy the channel. Now it's everyone's a mod, and there's not that much out there to deal with because there's so many of them.
Well, true, and then there's usually, sorry to interrupt, there's usually the issue of making the wrong person mod, and then they end up fucking up your channel like one of my friends had time ago.
Yeah, right. That's what happened to me a couple times. So it's like, I don't care about the people that I've known for years can stay a mod, and the rest I don't need to add anymore. It's all good.
I will admit I've known you for years, Nana, before I stopped like being on, like chatting on streams.
Well, I
What's up
remember.
for you?
I just remember through Killshot, we never spoke. You did talk a lot on the channel. It was through Michelle, all that stuff. I hope you're feeling better with yourself because I know you were going through different issues.
Yeah, I went homeless for a bit and then I ended up somehow luckily getting myself a flat. So, yeah, well, things work out in the end.
It seems to me he was here on a live chat also. I swear I remember him on the chat.
I never spoke. I don't think so. I never spoke to him on live chat.
Yeah, he was wearing a mask one time. I remember that.
But you came up too?
Yeah.
But did you have like your cam on, or you would just?
Yeah, I had my cam on, but my hair wasn't long like it is now.
Oh, okay. Kathleen says the trolls have their own channels now. I know who's talking about. That's all true. Yeah.
Everyone's looking for drama. So boring.
Drama is, yes. That's what you're talking about. The one troll that came to my channel that you met has his own channel now. Well, hanging with somebody, so they're all enjoying their drama stuff.
Yeah, and I'm always over there harassing him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna fall asleep because drama just is that boring.
Yeah, I don't find it interesting.
Well, you can tell it's going to be drama just by looking at the title to the lives.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I shouldn't say what I want to say because it's, my name was Nasty Nana. I'm so nasty on my channel.
That sounds like the worst pickup site for old women I've ever heard. Oh my god.
That's what I didn't say that. They called that, the troll channel called me. They wanted to get me going and going to that channel, and I couldn't waste my time or be bothered. But I think it was to do with, that was my name for it, Nasty Nana. And I was like, okay, whatever. You really want attention from me, but you're not going to get it.
I think Pot Rocks is skinning up again.
What, Nate?
You're making a joint there, aren't you?
Good night, Kathleen. Good night, Kathleen. Oh, watch out, Milo.
Oh, poor Pop Rocks.
Just don't blow it in your dog's face.
Wait, why did they call you Pop Rocks?
Oh, I pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out.
And Pop Rocks is a candy, so she's sweet.
Like this?
No, she'd go to another channel.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll be back in a few seconds. I need to go move my sprinkler.
Absolutely. Where'd you go, Christian? Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, one time she got kicked off.
There you are. I got you. I got you, Christian.
That's why they call me Pop Rocks. In, out, in, out.
Oh, you wanted to show them that.
Yeah.
She just wants to move around. She likes like jumping off so she can be beside Mike. That's what she likes doing. She wants to. She'll jump off, and I bring her back, and she connects with, like, we rotate everybody's name, and she can decide on the picture.
Trying to figure out which way is it. Is it that way? No, it's that way.
So whoever is first off of there, we'll make sure.
Who's got something playing in the background?
That was another chat. I was seeing if they was there.
Oh.
Huh.
It was a little drama chat. It was the Pops, the Funko Pops, the community.
Oh, Funko Pop. Always wanted to buy one of them.
Well, at one point in time, there was a guy that him and his daughter used to be, but it went to so much drama that he left with his daughter, and he would give away Pop Rocks all the time. I still have one.
No, Funko Pops.
What did I say? Pop Rocks? I said that? I said Pop Rock. I like Pop Rocks, but Funko
Pops.
Oh, you like Pot Rocks, do you, Nana?
I love Pop Rocks. Love them.
I bet you like making space cakes as well, don't you?
Space.
Oh God.
Oh God, it's great. Oh God.
I bet that's what Pot Rocks does when she's baking. When no one's looking, she's there with a big joint, about a kilo block of cannabis, and she's scraping it into all the cakes.
Don't joke about that. That's some trippy shit.
Yeah. Poor Christian's gonna knock you out there, Nick, pretty soon. Pop Rock is gonna pop you. It's wishing she doesn't go and say, Nick. She's
Nick.
Mike. You should better start doing that to him too, Christian. He'll feel wanted. I've been watching this show called Sugar Rush on Netflix. I don't know if you guys watch anything like that, but it's bakers doing all kinds of cupcakes and desserts.
No, I need something else to watch for Netflix because I've watched the last thing I watched, Umbrella Academy.
Did you like it?
Yes.
What I saw,
I heard that they was gonna make a season 3.
and then there was what was the other one I told you to go? It's kind of a cool one to watch, but no, I forgot.
And then I watched The Pharmacist. That's based in New Orleans. It's only like 4.
Well, the Travelers, but it's only has 3 seasons, and they didn't put it in for the 4th season.
Oh, The Travelers. Okay, I'm gonna go watch that.
Because it's like aliens going into when people die, then aliens go into their body.
You diffuse the situation. I'm a unicorn. You're a unicorn?
I was just doing it for laughs.
Oh, okay.
I think you've had some space cakes, KS.
Couple spliffs 2 hours ago, maybe.
What is space cakes?
Normal cakes where you stick cannabis resin in it.
And that's what y'all call them, space cakes?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, you're all right if you get the munchies.
We don't say that here. I'm trying to think what we say.
But that's what happens when you live in New Orleans, because half of them are French.
We used to be the what was it? The most worst capital of the United States.
No, but that is one place where I will be going next year.
To New Orleans?
Yeah, because I've got a couple of two friends that live in New Orleans. And
you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're party animals.
Are they party animals?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I know them. Like they're born and raised in New Orleans?
No, they moved down there.
Oh, they moved down there. Okay.
They like drinking a lot of bourbon.
Bourbon? Okay.
Well, it's definitely a fun place to go if you want to party in New Orleans.
Yeah, because the bars never close. Everywhere else in the world, I think bars close at like what, 2 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, probably 2. Yeah.
Well, I know like the outskirts of New Orleans, it's 2 o'clock. But when you're in New Orleans, it don't close.
Is it still all open even with all the stuff going on?
No, we don't. None of the bars are open. Some of the bars, they're outside, and they only let so many people in the bars. It's not crowded. Like, it's not crowded.
Okay.
Bourbon Street is dead. Like, really dead.
And that's normally packed at night.
Yes, and a lot of these people are losing their businesses because they're not making money.
Right. Which kind of makes sense.
Like, we usually have tourists that comes down. We didn't have Jazz Fest this year. We losing money.
Oh.
Jazz Fest is that's the maker of New Orleans. That's what makes the money. That's the most popular festival that we have is Jazz Fest. And we couldn't even have Jazz Fest. They are doing it, I think, in October, but we're not sure yet. We don't know.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits because I've been on here for 2 hours and I just want to go take a break.
There we go.
Appreciate everybody coming on. It's fun. And I want to save my hours so I can do it again for you guys.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because I'll be doing it again. I don't know if this week, but for sure next week and stuff, I'll do another live stream.
All right, catch it all again.
Okay,
All
bye.
right.
I hope y'all good. Well, go to sleep. 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not. I'm going on my other channel, and then I'm going to harass some trolls.
Well, there you go.
I'll join you.
You want to go visit Nick? Go for it. If Nick's going on, there you go. You can put a link to whatever you want.
But you'll have to try and find me troll channel first.
Well, you guys have fun. They also want to join you. They can join you. I want to talk to you for a minute in Facebook, Mike. After, is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Catch it all later.
Good night, Nick.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See you later.
Great
Good
job.
night, all.
I'm trying to get off.
Well, I'm going to end the broadcast. So I'll be booting you off, I guess. No, actually stay on. Okay. Bye, Christian.